going to do a little detour and look at the internet and your interactions with it. There are several tools and videos and a couple reading I would like for you to do to build your background knowledge about what's going on with these tools we've been using. So we're going to dig back to the first week and pull out the 24 hours in our digital world and see how some of those resources that we noted in our chart, we're going to look and see what's behind how they work. Here, the UDL principle is forward, and you're going to select which items, which resources to explore based on your skill level, your comfort level, and your interest. So what do you want to know more about? You know the saying, a mile wide and an inch deep? That's kind of like what's going to go on here with this background knowledge. There's so much out there, and this course wasn't designed to teach all of it. I just want to give you a taste of what's out there so you can go back later as you need to, or as your students have questions, you can direct them in certain locations to find the answers. So let's start out with just building some background knowledge about what happens or what's happening with our data on the internet. Next, we're going to look at data and how we can use it in our classrooms. So I'm going to read from this book called Big Data, Small Devices, just a little bit. This is put out by NSTA Press, and I'm just going to read a little of the introduction. Smartphones and tablets are now in the hands of even our youngest learners. As teachers, we are encouraged to bring your own device technology, but often are not sure how to transform smartphones and tablets into valuable learning tool for meaningful instruction. So students are bringing these phones to school, and teachers really don't know how to use them. Well, one answer, says this book, one answer lies in using a number of free smartphone and tablet apps that provide real-time data to explore Earth and environmental science concepts. There are data collected and made available in real time. Real-time data can be found on websites. Lots of, you're going to experience and explore a lot of free, actually all of them I think are free government-funded websites. There are some nonprofit ones as well. These agencies provide free data, such as weather, earthquake information, stream flow data, toxic waste, planetary data, and then I made sure there were some about population and history, and other just general kind of topics, not so much science specific. Using real data, classroom investigations aligns with many of the next generation science standards and engineering practices. And we're going to focus on analyzing and interpreting data. Let's explore teaching and learning with real-time data. The related assignment asks you to find 5 or more data sources or resources for students and identify a learning activity for each resource. The lesson should help students learn how to analyze data. You're going to select one of the data resources, and fill in a SAM-R model showing how that data resource or tool is used at each of the 4 levels. This is a screen capture of Tableau Public website. I'm a visual learner, so this site speaks to me. There are the large variety of topics that are available. The statement is from the landing page. Your data has a story. Share it with the world. Visualize and publish data on topics you care about. Explore and be inspired by creations from like-minded data enthusiasts. It has over 3 million interactive data visualizations created by more than 1 million people from around the world. So as an educator, you would have to screen the choices, and you can embed them into your programs, your websites, your lessons, and then older students can create their own using the tools on this website. So this is one tool that you can explore over the next 2 weeks. I think you'll like this resource. It's called What's Going On in This Graph, and it's from the New York Times Learning Network. With each graph, there are guiding questions and an invitation for students to post comments and discussions. Then the American Statistical Association has staff that facilitates the discussion board. Throughout the week, they reveal more information about the graph, and then they include a free link to an article that tells about the graph and where the graph is used. You will spend a lot of time learning how to use geographic information systems. I've set up accounts for you with ArcGIS. They are student-facing accounts. However, if you want to try an educator account, let me know. There's a small number of those accounts for teachers that you can share with your team if you need to. However, all the tutorials and the module don't require a login, so you can learn how to use the system without having your own teacher account. One of your assignments asked you to integrate GIS and data layers into a lesson. Don't worry, the beauty of GIS is that it can be used in any subject. Can't wait to see what you do with that. I would like to end this video with the slide of the SAM-R model. Please keep this forefront in your lesson planning and completing your assignments. We're going to revisit this over and over again because it's a great tool to use as you develop your TIP. Looking forward to some more great discussions in the discussion board.